Minutes or so, as the music plays, we invite you to just relax. Close your eyes, rest in the presence, and hold space.
Namo Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. 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 Namo
Namaste.
Namaste.
Welcome to our weekly online satsang. Satsang being a Sanskrit word that sort of roughly means spiritual community. Literally, it means community of truth. Wherever two or more people who are on the path of realizing the truth come together to share their journeys, we have a satsang. And we strengthen one another exponentially. Such an important part of the path, joining with others who are awakening, whose hearts are flowering in oneness with the divine and with all that is. So thank you for being here. We're at a very critical time in human history. There's never been a moment where we needed to shift more truly and dramatically from a culture of competition, conflict, and war to a new world rooted in cooperation, harmony, and peace. We believe that will happen when the whole collective consciousness of humanity shifts into awakening and the flowering of the heart with compassion and unconditional love. And competition gives way to cooperation. Conflict gives way to harmony. Violence gives way to peace. That day is coming. Right now, it may not look like it to everyone, but with each person who is awakening into oneness, it's sending ripples out into the collective consciousness. It's becoming easier and easier for people to awaken from the illusion of separate existence, of dividedness, division, duality, into the oneness which is truth. The truth is everything in the universe is connected. Everything is one. Everything in the universe exists inside of the divine presence itself. And everything is alive. Everything is conscious. When we awaken to that truth, the world will change dramatically. To that end, besides having satsangs and courses we offer and other book club and prayer groups, we offer in all of our meetings something we call the Flowering Heart Blessing, which is a direct transmission of divine awakened consciousness, presence, love, grace, awareness, the light. It's a gift directly from the divine, which Suzanne and I received a little over 10 years ago now. And when the divine showed us this form of blessing, because we've been involved in different kinds of energy transmissions, Diksha, Reiki, Shaktipat, Nuikung Jiliao. There are lots of names for different transmissions of divine energy that exist in all the great spiritual traditions. This one, the divine showed us, said, don't charge for it, give it away. And let people know it belongs to me, not to any particular religion or person. It's a gift directly from the divine to anyone that yearns to be awakened and transformed. And the divine also showed us that when someone has received one of these blessings, you are activated and initiated to be able to share it with others. And guess what? You're already receiving it, because it flows through these satsangs from beginning to end, and you're already soaking in it. So if you like the energy of this gathering, just invite the divine to pour the Flowering Heart Blessing through you, starting right now, to all of the others who are joining us tonight, and to everyone who will watch this video or listen to the audio at any time in the future. We hold the intention that the blessing will reach them directly at that time. The Flowering Heart Blessing is a transmission of spirit, and spirit transcends any distance and any separation in time or space. It's always here and now. So please join us in sending the blessing. The divine will work on you as that grace flows through you to those we're sending it to. Announcements. Well, this is Christmas week. You probably already knew that. Merry Christmas. We are going to be having these Monday online satsangs right through the holidays. Nothing changes here. The only thing that will be different during the next 2 weeks is that we won't be having the Wednesday night satsangs in-house at Flowering Heart Center. On Wednesday night, December 24th, because that's Christmas Eve, and on Wednesday night, December 31st, that's New Year's Eve. So those 2 nights, you're not going to find us here at the center. And those meetings are not live streamed anyway online. They're just for people that come and join us here at the center. But I think that's, Sunday, the 28th, will be our monthly interfaith communion with the Cosmic Christ. And that will be at 11 o'clock, Sunday, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Sunday morning, December 28th. And we would love to have you join us if you can. That will be online right here at Facebook Live or Vimeo or LinkedIn or YouTube, depending on how you're connecting with us. We live stream these services to all those different platforms simultaneously. This coming service, the subject of our teaching, our meditation during the Interfaith Communion will be being content. Something we could probably all use, especially during the holidays as this year winds down. So join us if you can. If you can't join us on time at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, the recording will be up on Facebook for a month and on the other platforms pretty much permanently. And so you can watch it whenever you have the time. Then we have a potluck lunch after the communion service. And it is interfaith. Everybody's welcome. You don't need to be a theist, a deist, a Christian, or just have an open heart and be interested in experiencing the energy and the presence of Christ consciousness, which I think more and more people are doing these days. So then after that, at about 1 p.m., we're having a potluck lunch. At 2 to 3, we're having our book club, which has been focusing on the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, the foundational teaching of Taoism. And then at 3, we'll have our interfaith centering meditation group. You're welcome to join. Those 2 are online. And the information, the link to the Zoom room is on our website. If you go to floweringheart.org and click on the buttons for the book club and centering group, it'll tell you how to get there. We'd love to have you join us. So the communion service, the book club, the centering group, all that is online, as well as in-house here at Flowering Heart Center. I think that's it for announcements. Well, okay. What we like to do is open these satsangs to questions and answers about the spiritual journey, anything you may be encountering, obstacles, breakthroughs, something you might like more clarity and insight about. If you ask your question, if you post it on the chat and Facebook Live or at Vimeo, I check that as well live, we'd be happy to answer your questions. And it kind of fuels our time together because it moves the divine to pour. When you ask a question, it moves the divine to pour out insight and inspiration to Suzanne and me that we can share with you. So while you're thinking about what you might like to ask, I'm going to read 16 quotes on finding the humor in life. And but ask inside if there's some question that you might ask that would spark the discussion in the satsang tonight. I don't see Tristan, so I'm Tristan, where'd you go? Tristan is here almost every week, and he comes up with some really good questions that spark a lot of dialogue. Okay, So tonight our article and list of quotes is by Joyce Chen, a writer, editor, and community builder based in Seattle, Washington. And we've really enjoyed a lot of Joyce's material. And here's another one. 16 quotes on finding the humor in life. Life's riches in relationships, discoveries, and small joys. Let me back up and start over again. Life's riches lie in relationships, discoveries, and small things. It can be easy to forget this amidst the uncertainties and hardships of day-to-day living. But if we make an effort to always look for the lighter side of things, we can find moments of levity on even the worst days. As cliché as it may sound, laughter truly is the best medicine in many cases. When it feels like frustration is the only rational response, taking a step back and seeing the humor in a situation can release the tension of the moment, freeing us up to address the issue from a different angle. As writer and philosopher Elbert Hubbard famously said, quote, "Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive," unquote. Indeed, wisdom delivered with levity can be just the sort of unexpected respite we need from the seriousness that life often demands. These 16 quotes are meant to help you find the fun and playfulness in the everyday and serve as reminders that it really does pay to approach life with joy. What's that bumper sticker you saw?
Oh, being abducted by aliens might just be the vacation I need right now.
There you go. I mean, even the Bible speaks out in the Hebrew scriptures. It says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones." A broken spirit that's lost its joy and is dried up, that causes emotional, mental, and physical illness. But true laughter from the heart is like medicine. It ripples through the body. It affects hormonal balances and flows of all kinds of good brain chemistry. So here are the quotes that Joyce picked out for us to hear. "Humor is the great thing, the saving thing after all. The minute it crops up, all our hardnesses yield. All our irritations and resentments flit away, and a sunny spirit takes their place." Mark Twain. "There's power in looking silly and not caring that you do." Amy Poehler. "It must be around 40 when you're over the hill." I don't even know what that means and why it's a bad thing. When I go hiking and I get over the hill, that means I'm past the hard part and there's a snack in my future. That's a good thing as far as I'm concerned. Ellen DeGeneres. "Don't take life too seriously and have fun. Don't waste your time on things that your ego will try and convince you are important." RuPaul. "Most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine." Ralph Waldo Emerson. "Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun." Alan Watts. "A good laugh overcomes more difficulties and dissipates more dark clouds than any other one thing. Laura Ingalls Wilder. As you proceed through life, following your own path, birds will shit on you. In case you didn't catch it, I'll read that again. As you proceed through life, following your own path, birds will shit on you. Don't bother to brush it off. Getting a comedic view of your situation gives you spiritual distance. Having a sense of humor saves you. Joseph Campbell. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. Life is far too important a thing to ever talk seriously about. Oscar Wilde. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. George Bernard Shaw. Taking crazy things seriously is a serious waste of time. Haruki Murakami. Mix a little foolishness with your prudence. It's good to be silly at the right moment. Horace. I don't think you should ever take life so seriously that you forget to play. Taylor Swift. It's your outlook on life that counts. If you take yourself lightly and don't take yourself too seriously, pretty soon you can find the humor in our everyday lives. And sometimes it can be a lifesaver. Betty White. Life goes by fast. Enjoy it. Calm down. It's all funny. Joan Rivers. And that was that. And it's so contagious too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something we used to do in group psychology courses I took back in, so many years ago, 50 years ago, Gestalt psychology and group psychology. And we would lie on the floor in a circle. And on your back, you would put your head on the stomach of the person next to you. They would put their head on the stomach of the person next to them in a complete circle of people lying down with their heads on each other's tummies. It doesn't matter who, one person begins to laugh from their belly, just a real belly laugh, and no one can help it. It just goes through the circle like electricity, and everybody's laughing their heads off.
Their heads are bopping up and down.
It's more contagious than a yawn. And it's certainly more contagious than negative, depressing, down energy. So you might try that if you've got a few people that are willing to be silly and lie in a circle like that. Or just laugh yourself. Look in the mirror when you are at your worst moment and look yourself right in the face and laugh. Have a good laugh and watch how everything changes. It truly is medicine. All righty. So, I am not seeing any questions. So unless the divine drops something in my spirit to share, we'll be heading for the punchline rather early tonight. If there's anything you'd like to know or know more about or have clarity or light, please ask. Got any questions, Suzanne?
No.
Well, Well, I would just make a suggestion for the holidays. That each day that you find at least one person who looks kind of down or out of it, and catch their eye and smile and shine. Just send a loving smile to them, see what happens. You might want to do it for a lot more than one person a day, but do it for at least one person every day and see if you don't feel like, that was cool, I'm going to do that some more. Suzanne, she, when I go shopping with her, she loves to find in the checkout line, she'll often locate one person, one of the cashiers that looks kind of down or out of it, or there's some discordant energy going on around them, and Suzanne will get in their line on purpose. And she'll just find some way to connect and smile, compliment them on the shirt or the dress they're wearing, anything she can to lift their spirits. And we can just see it ripple out in the store. The manager's watching, the other cashiers are watching, and even if they're not watching, they feel it, because that kind of consciousness and energy is so contagious. And how hard is it to smile at a stranger? I mean, it takes less muscles than frowning. I've gotten plenty of frowns from strangers over the last few years. There's so much grudging dislike and hatred going on in the world. There's also a lot of love. So you can kind of decide which side you want to be on and let your light shine. That's what this holiday spiritual season is about. So whether you just finished Hanukkah, the Feast of Lights, or whether you're diving into Christmas, or there are other celebrations. The pagans may light a Yule log and a tree. There's so many celebrations that center around light because we just passed the winter solstice, which literally is the shortest, darkest day of the year, and then the light of day starts to become longer from, I said December 22nd, it's 21st. So, which is today.
Yesterday.
This is the 22nd.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, when we start to turn the other way. Yeah.
Anyway, so the sun is returning. And we can just get in harmony with that and let our light shine. And feel free to write to us and tell us how that went. I think you'll actually have some surprising experiences. Suzanne, I won't tell the whole stories about it, but she has a special ministry that only sometimes when the hand of God comes upon her, she'll walk up to absolute strangers and say, do you need a hug? Would you like a hug? A free hug, And almost everyone, the people you would not expect to be open, say, why, yes. And some people break down in tears because they were so much in need of just that connection. I'm not saying you should try it, but I'm not saying you shouldn't. Suzanne has a special grace for it, and it just, how hard is it to walk up and say, would you like a hug? So, try these things, they work. Any other thoughts?
I was listening to the radio the other day, and they were talking about how stressful the holidays can be, and they were saying, this holiday season, just try and be extra patient and extra kind, because you don't know what the other person is going through or what burdens they're bearing, and that really struck me, as just a meditation. I mean, I'm usually thinking that way anyway, but an extra effort. And I started noticing cars letting other cars in more frequently than they used to. I was wondering how many other people heard that same radio station, because they play Christmas music. And it was a nice meditation, and it's been a nice thing to put into practice, and also to watch other people. I'm noticing more patience and kindness at stores and parking lots and just being out and about, people holding the doors for each other, and, just random acts of kindness. They really go a long, long way, especially if you're out and about hustling around and you notice these things and other people are noticing these things, and this a smile where you're looking into each other's eyes, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch when it feels like everything is so crazy and that there's no sanity left in the world. I just pay attention to what's right in front of me, and it really shifts your perspective out of your mind and into your heart.
Indeed.
And not just for the holidays. That's a good thing to remember every day.
Yeah, I was thinking it's some of these lovely attitudes we adopt briefly for the holidays. We need to, every day is Christmas. Every day is the birth of new light in this world. And it's our choice to hide from it, ignore it, or let it shine through us. And it's probably the greatest thing that you could do with your life. Is let your light so shine before others that they see your good works and give glory to your divine in heaven. Anyway, okay. I guess we're moving on.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes, if you would, and invoke the divine presence. In the divine, we all live and move and have our being, but also the fullness of the divine dwells in us. We dwell in the divine dwells in us. It's not just a drop of the divine in us, the entire ocean of the divine presence is within you right now. And it loves you unconditionally, deeply. Your inner divine wants to take you in its loving arms and free you from suffering, from torment, from all darkness and the illusion of separation. Nothing can ever come between you and the light of God. The divine will shine its light on that shadow, that veil, and dissolve it if you'll accept it. So receive the blessing of the presence that will cause your heart to flower in oneness with the divine source and with all that is. And with that flowering comes illumination, joy, peace. Will flood your spirit with enlightenment, flood your soul with clarity, melting away and dissolving the wrong thinking, the programming, the emotional patterns and debris of a lifetime. It will clean and sweep your soul and fill it with divinely inspired ideas, thoughts, feelings, and plans. Receive. Drink it in. It will shine through your spirit, your soul, into your physical body, healing your diseases and your pains, and filling you with the light of life. It will shine out into your relationships to heal them and make them right. And shine out through your life into the world, making you a lighthouse of love and awakening grace. Everyone who comes near you will be touched and catalyzed in their own journey. Just receive. The divine knows what you need before you do. Knows what you need before you can even ask. So tonight, just let all of that go. You don't need to beg or come up with words or persuade the divine of anything. The divine is pouring out to you everything you need to be whole, to be awakened, to shine with light. Just receive. Breathe in. The light. Imagine we're sitting in a circle, a blessing circle together, sitting in the circle with our eyes closed. Lift up your hands with your palms open, facing forward, and let us together invite the presence, the divine presence, to pour through all of us the flowering heart blessing to the others in the circle sitting with us. And it's flowing through all of them back to you. If you've brought any big problems, challenges, areas of your life or situations that need divine intervention, lovingly place them in the middle of the circle and let them go. Put them in the hands of the divine, in trust, faith, hope, and love. And let us just send the blessing to all of those needs, those people, those situations that have been placed in the center of the circle. We don't need to know what you put there. The divine flowing through us knows exactly what you've asked, what you've committed to the hands of the Let us imagine the planet Earth in the middle of our circle, and let us ask the divine to flood the earth with peace, an end to war, fear, anger, and violence. May there be peace on earth. May all 8 billion plus human hearts be flooded with divine light, love, and Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now you can relax your hands somewhere in your lap. And when you're ready, open your eyes. and begin to look directly at Suzanne, at her eyes, and or my eyes. Just keep gazing at least one of our eyes through the entire light meditation we're about to begin. In this meditation, Suzanne and I are flooded with oceans of love, light, and grace for you. It pours through every fiber of our being, especially through our eyes, the windows of the soul. As you just keep looking, the light shines out through our eyes, in through your eyes, into your spiritual heart of hearts, causing the light of awakening and the flames of divine love to grow brighter and brighter within, transforming you. There's nothing for you to do but relax. Keep looking and just receive the grace that is flowing. Close your eyes now. Meditate with us a few more minutes as the grace settles within. Now keep meditating as long as you like. Or find a place nearby to lie in Shavasana. Shavasana is to lie on your back, comfortably with your eyes closed, your arms loosely at your sides with your palms open, turned upward, and just let yourself dissolve with gratitude in the presence. We love you very much.
Much light and love and blessings and happy holy days.
Yes, have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Whatever you're celebrating at this time of the year, may it be blessed and filled with joy. We love you so much. The divine in us beholds the divine within you, and we bow to you. Namaste.
Namaste.